Hello, and welcome to today's episode. I'm going to be your host, the Irrelevant Nerd. And today we're going to be talking about the new Disney Plus MCU show, Wonder Man. I'm going to be going over my initial thoughts. I've watched the first 2 episodes today, and this will be a quick video, spoiler-free, but I wanted to kind of give my initial thoughts this early because I'm kind of surprised how much I'm enjoying the show, so I wanted to be part of the discourse and maybe help push a positive narrative and help more people check out the show because like I said, I've only seen a quarter of it, but I think it's going to end up being something that is going to be worth watching. And admittedly, I wasn't very hyped for the show at all. I really don't know much about the character, and the MCU Disney Plus shows are very hit or miss. Some have been pretty good, like Loki, but some are absolutely terrible. Secret Invasion is one of the worst MCU anything, maybe the worst. So my hype was pretty low, and then they announced that they were dropping all of the episodes at once, which I didn't take as a good sign, which is funny because I hate that streaming shows mostly started going to the once a week model. I want to be able to binge. That was the initial point of streaming. It's becoming cable, but that's a entirely different episode. But traditionally, they seem to dump these shows that they don't have a lot of faith in, so I didn't take that as a good sign, but I had heard some initial rumblings that were good, and so I decided to check it out because the episodes are only about a half hour, and this show is just very different than I expected in a good way. This is one of their, I believe they call it their Spotlight series, which is a story within the world of the MCU without greatly impacting the larger narrative of the MCU, and you can feel it. It is just that fun story, but it's done in the right way. It doesn't feel pointless, but it's nice that it doesn't also feel like required homework. And the show itself is just a very interesting setup and premise with the main character, Simon Williams. He is kind of a struggling actor, and he ends up running into Ben Kingsley's character, Trevor, from Iron Man 3 and Shang-Chi later down the line, and his character's kind of gotten better each time we see him. But just very not what I was expecting at all. Very not typical for the MCU, but still feels in line with the MCU. And these performances are top notch. Ben Kingsley is great as Trevor, and the show is kind of even though it is a weird character that a lot of fans have a love-hate relationship with because he's a good actor, but the whole twist of the Mandarin in Iron Man 3 really pissed a lot of people off, so they have a really bad kind of reaction to this character. But Ben Kingsley is doing a great job. But really the reason the show works so well is because the main actor, who I believe his name is it's pronounced Yahya Abdul Mateen the second, technically, but that could be totally wrong. But his performance as Simon is absolutely magnetic. He has this quality that you can't help but keep watching. There is something about his performance that just makes you want to see the next scene, and I think that's such a great strength of the show in general, is it just has this intrigue with this kind of setup they have for the reason that Trevor and Simon are introduced. No spoilers, because these are just initial thoughts, and I don't want to ruin it for anybody, because the show just came out yesterday. But it all just works so well, and I got to the end of the first episode, immediately wanted to watch the second one. Got to the end of the second episode, immediately wanted to watch the third one. Just didn't have time, had things that I needed to do. But it's so fun, and the side characters are a lot of fun, and it's got MCU comedy for sure, but the comedy flows very naturally. It doesn't feel forced or cringy like a lot of MCU humor can. And the show itself has very quick pacing. The 2 episodes I watched just flew by, and really the show is very, very dialogue heavy. It's really all we've gotten, but there's something to the flow of the dialogue that just keeps you intrigued. So when it reaches the end, I was kind of surprised both times. I'm like, holy cow, like they are only 30 minutes, but they feel closer to maybe 10, 15. And I cannot wait to watch the rest soon. I'm probably going to try to finish it tomorrow. And so I will end up doing a full review for the show, and it could turn sour after this for all I know, but I have heard good things, and there is just something about the setup that makes me think that we're in good hands. So I'm excited to check out more and to talk about it some more. But let me know your thoughts down below. Try to keep it spoiler free for anybody who hasn't watched it. The show did just come out, I believe, yesterday. So don't be shitty to people on the internet. Absolutely nobody likes that. But I will have some more videos up for you very soon, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one.